Dealbreaker series, Engage. We are going to talk about a deal breaker, and it's kind of simple. And I was actually discussing it last night with somebody. Deal breaker for me, humor. If you cannot find humor in everyday things, I do not want to date you. You are not somebody that is really going to be that interesting to me. If you can't make me laugh on a daily basis or use some kind of stupid injection in a really serious situation just to ease tension, oh, it's just going to crash and burn. So, because stories sell and they make the whole picture like that much brighter and better, I'm going to tell you the time that I discovered a deal breaker in somebody I was dating. So, I went to a football game with this person, and if you've ever been to a football game at the stadium, you know that they have the handheld metal detectors. So I was getting metal detected, and I went down here, beep, 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 happened like 4 times. Took my shoes off, took my belt off. I could not understand why it was going off, and they were pretty wary of me. I mean, I was looking really, really good, and I really didn't think that I looked like the type that would, want to do bad things to people, but apparently they were just taking extra precaution, which is great. I have to commend them for that. So it finally dawned on me, oh shit, I know exactly what's going off. I have a piercing, somewhere, and that was going off. That's what was making the metal detector go off. I thought it was funny as hell. I was laughing my ass off, like, this is gonna make for a great story one day. The person I was with, not so amused. Kind of knew that I had this. Never was really talked about, but I found out that instant how they felt about it, which is completely ludicrous. Why am I getting judged on my metal on my body making a metal detector go off? So I literally got the silent treatment for like an hour. An hour! I don't understand. Like, it just friggin' baffles me. And that night, I realized that this person had a deal breaker that I just was not going to overlook. The fact that he would get so distraught over something like that and would not see the humor in it. I think it's funny as hell. I still think it's funny as hell. And you know what? I hope that there is a really awesome moment where that happens again, that I can embarrass the hell out of whoever I'm with. Because I just think that's really cool. So, humor. You have to keep humor in a relationship. It is, laughter is medicine. I mean, that's what they say. If you can't laugh at things, if you can't laugh at yourself, you're taking yourself too goddamn seriously. Give it a rest. Life is too short to take yourself that serious. And when it comes to relationships, I'm sorry, but for me, and this may be different for all people, but just in the research that I've done, it's not. I did a survey once. This guy asked a question. If this guy drove a Lamborghini, but he was the most disgusting, foul creature ever, like literally the first time you talked to him, like just did really disgusting things, and he had a lot of money, would you still date him? Almost everybody's response was he would have to be funny as hell. And that's true. You don't have to be the most attractive guy. You don't have to make a shit ton of money. If you are funny and you're witty and you're confident, you are going to go so much further than the douchebag hiding behind his job and going like this with his money and flipping his Movado watch in your face and all of that stupid fluffer shit. Give it a rest. If you're not funny, sorry, it's only going to take so long for us to realize that, oh, sure, you may make a lot of money and you may take me on really awesome dinners, but you really have nothing else to offer. Because somebody that doesn't have humor, I think that you live a very cold and jaded life. And yeah, I am just taking from my experience because I dated somebody like that. And they're not a very happy person. That's why didn't take very long for me to be like, oh, can't really find humor in the fact that this piercing that I have set off a metal detector. That's just really funny to me. Sorry that's not you, but next. So yeah, there is deal breaker number 1. And I'm going to go have a great Tuesday night, eat some carbs, finish drinking my beer, and I hope you guys have a great night too. I'm out.